if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
자, 3월 27일 수요일 저녁 방송 시작합니다. 요즘 엊그저께 원래 또 철야 시간대로 일을 하러 갔다가 또 시간이 바뀌어서 또 철야를 이제 안 해도 된다고. 근데 사람 갖고 노는 것도 아니고 너무 힘드네요. 일하는 시간대가 자꾸 이제 조금 바뀌는 게 아니고 밤낮이 바뀌는 거를 이틀 간격으로 계속 바꿔대니까 야, 이건 너무 힘들더라고요. 그래서 어제는 일하느라고 오전까지 하느라고 어쩔 수 없이 휴방을 했지만 오늘은 또 시간이 이렇게 됐고 또 바뀐다고 하면은 좀 얘기를 좀 해봐야 될 것 같아요. 무슨 사람을 주간으로 주야 교대하는 것도 아니고 이틀 간격으로 주야 교대를 시켜버리네요. 일단은 자, 드래곤즈 도그마 또 이어서 가보도록 하죠. 이거 게임 하면 할수록 괜찮은 것 같다가도 뭔가 이상하기도 하고 게임이 참 묘해요 지금. 약간 그런 게 캡콤 게임 치고 액션이 너무 밋밋한 느낌인 것 같기도 하고. 일단은 마검사가 생각보다 뭔가 좀 별로였어. 지금 스킬을 이제 막 몇 개 배우긴 했는데 약간 뭔가 아쉽네요.
I expect Captain Branch will know how to put. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle
즐겨찾기 등록?
by way.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
일단 또 다시 마을로 가면 되는 건가? 저기에 뭐가 있는데? 뭔가 연기가 피어오르는데?
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now before the stink sets in.
아, 썩은 거 버린 거야?
Frey, follow me. Aught has changed since last we came. I hope this does not bode ill.
What could be the cause? This demands further investigation.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to
빨쟁이네.
use curatives is my specialty.
얘 좀 누굴 빼기가 좀 애매하다.
Perhaps this has no bearing on the matter, but might I add, I appreciate you carrying our. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Leave it to me.
어디
I know
어디?
precisely where we're headed. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We've been given a destination. Shall we make our way there?
상자 어디?
Come, I'll lead the way.
어디?
We're here,
어.
and none the worse for wear.
굳이 없어도 되는 것 같은데.
A night-bound forest.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
오, 깜짝이야. 씨.
Here, strike with lightning on your side. I shan't let them harm you.
야, 일로 와. 소설어였나? 세긴 세네.
A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Branch will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Branch.
Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
아, 저 귀찮아. 그만 따라와.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
오.
Lights off. It seems we have enraged our foe.
야, 잠깐만. 야, 미친.
Focus. A moment of precision will spell out.
다행이다.
True enough.
야, 올라오는구나.
You must regain your footing. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
마검사는 그냥 딜이 세. 뭔가 하는 재미는 없어. 이거 위에서 내리 꽂는 거 저거 딱 매달릴 줄 알았는데 매달리질 않네.
Pray, light your lantern, Master. Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
아, 저것들 겁나 많네.
We cannot break it from this side. True enough. Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
약간 송술 화면이 엄청
Would you mind
끊기네요.
coming over here?
아, 이거 안 그랬었는데 잠깐만. 왜 이러지?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of
됐다.
command.
반대로 뛰고 있어. 씨.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
저기 있네.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the... But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an... I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and... but of course, a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced, furthermore. 'Twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of us. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
So, the false
됐고,
sovereign
인도의 용안.
operates at the behest of...
인도의 용안을 사용하면 세계에 존재하는 용의 고동 파편 소재지가 화면에 표시됩니다. 뭐야? 그냥 영구적으로 되는 거겠지? 아닌가? 이 마을 안에만 4개가 있네요. 다 표시는 안 되는데? 소모템 아닌가? 아, 그건 아니야?
Queen Regent Disa.
아, 랜턴.
This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Hail, friend. I've an eye for people, and I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a
일주일
week.
동안
Fear not.
살아달라고?
I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself. I'd be much obliged if you'd sound appealing? Then
뭐지? 지도에 표시해준다는 데가 뭐지? 저쪽이고 일단은 얘 아직 안 나와 있고.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
더 좋은 거 있네. 9,900원. 아니야, 지금 굳이 없어도 될 것 같고.
Always a pleasure.
여기 퀘스트 저 무도회장인가? 그거 갈 거면 옷
Need anything?
챙기라고 했던 게 이거인 것 같으니까. 이거 알현 말고 사단의 아머도 될 것 같으니 이걸로. 사서 가봅시다.
Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
야, 헤비랑 미디움이랑 뛰는 속도가 너무 차이나.
You must have quite a tale to tell.
A good sleep will ensure we are...
어? 아.
You made me the pawn I am today, Arisen.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
일단 저거 집 한번 가보고.
We're here, Master.
You've come. Glad so. What say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew...
굳이 안 있어도 된다고는 했으니까.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can. You have my support.
응. 뭐야, 창고 기능도 있어? 한번 잡으는 게 좋을
We
거다.
must rest.
뭐 딱히 없는데?
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulder.
Tranquil places such as this.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
여기 나와 있다.
storyteller. Hoi, friend. There's something I've come to understand during my every last resident in this, for it made me pain. I want to live a life. I tire of enduring my mother's looking at this. 'Tis proof that I am. 'Tis something, though it came to me through you. Pray, take this with my now. I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some. Thus, I cannot, though I feel sure we till then.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon us.
아련의 자켓을 주네?
You are correct.
저거 15만 원 넘는 거였는데? 일단은 그럼 저거 옷도 괜히 샀다. 이걸로 하면 된다. 가면 내가 넣어놨나?
Greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now.
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated
넣어놨구나.
to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find. but I'm certain there is.
Oh, what does this say?
가면 쓴 거
Let's
맞지?
have a look then.
저 위쪽이었는데.
How might I be of service?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
There's no easy thing.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
오씨 어디였지? 잠깐 일단 퀘스트 이쪽이었나 그랬으니까
You a monster?
감시자에게 대처한다. 이건 잘 모르겠다. 무도회.
Are to be found in the main road. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach
작성자인구
if
어떻게
only
알았어?
my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned, and 'twould wound my pride to have you. If your curiosity shall not be done, the man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. Here we are. We shall remain here.
뭐 무기를 빼야 된다던가 그런 건 아닌가? 여기다. 무도회 맞아? 그냥 횡한데?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is the sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to
What I can do for you.
I know I'm captivating.
Beg pardon, sir, but
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
Just between you and me, my survey missions, my task is to seek out. Tis an enigma.
문의 묘한 문양과 신비한 소재. 아무리 조사해도 알아낼 수가
So
없다.
back and forth I go on an end.
오, 상자. 아련 자켓 사이 또 나와? 얘네 자꾸 어디서 나오는 거야? 저 안쪽인가? 퀘스트 표시는 저쪽인데
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
You'll have to excuse me.
알련의 방. 오. 망토? 오, 어디가? 안 들어가진다. 왕의 개인실. 이런데 그냥 이렇게 들어갈 수 있는 거야? 왕의 개인실인디?
At times, it seems I am I'd feign a.
그냥 별 대수롭지 않게 보는데? 아련의 자켓 사이. 여기서 겁나 많이 나오네? 다사의 개인실. 가짜 왕인 거잖아 지금 다사. 퀘스트 내용이 뭐지? 가짜와 각성왕에 접근한다. 무도회자 밤까지 있어야 되는 건가? 야, 그냥 마을에서 진짜 프레임 드랍 이거 아직도 못 고쳤어?
So, you've come. Captain Brand bade me allow you.
Have you business in Batal? Don't go thinking you can slip through the ball. Trade twixt our nations may so. Should you seek it?
So, you've come.
감옥탑? 이거 상자 여는데 아무렇지 않게 그냥 보고 가버려. 잠깐. 튼튼해서 반복 사용해서 할 수 있다. 바깥쪽으로 연결되는데? 사망한 주민의 시신은 한동안 그 자리에 머물지만 며칠 지나면 시신은 안치소로 옮겨집니다. 시신이 안 보이면 안치소로 찾아가 보세요. 용의 고동을 사용하면 부활시킬 수 있습니다.
Over here, if you please.
응? 뭔데? 이게 뭔데? 얘 뭔데 여기 죽어있지?
One wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
여기서 3개 먹을 수 있나 본데? 얘를 살려볼까? 얘 뭐지?
Our path is here.
일단 딴 데 가봐. 하나 또 먹었어.
Tis here that the bodies of... I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence. An unsettled mind begets a... You are more than well...
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
그냥 바깥으로 온 건가? 쟨 나 어디로 안내하는겨? 그냥 저쪽으로 안내하는 건가? 기다려봐.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
이거 마을에서 프레임 드랍 되는 거 눈 아프네. 이거지? 혹시 보니까 살려보자. 이게 뭐지?
Many thanks.
찰리. 야, 너 뭔? 저러고 가? 뭔데? 감사합니다 하고 그냥 가버리네.
No, you're.
일단 어디서 만날 수도 있으니까.
Good tidings to you. I thought you might be the... I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day. It's a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan.
일단 아마 밤이 돼야 되지 않을까 싶으니. 근처에 의자 없나?
You shall remain here.
All this revelry in wars.
Another ale.
좀 사람이 늘었다.
Might as well make merry.
Perchance the sovereign, wounded in glory indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart to think that our...
Always the same dismal affair.
I quite understand why the sovereign enjoys masquerade.
Surely these extravagant...
I find it liberating to hide my face.
Surely someone will ask me to dance.
Ah, naught but dream.
I've things to do.
I suppose I couldn't.
Good sirs.
All this revelry in war.
또
These
생겼어.
festivities are part.
All this revelry in.
뭐지?
Surely these Twouldn't do to med...
I find it liberating.
These festivities are part and part.
Everyone who dances.
대사가 다 똑같아.
Happiness is a full schedule. Got to focus. To the sovereign's health and a.
I find it liberating to...
이게 아무래도 밤이 되어야 될 것 같은데 시간 보내기가 되는 데가 아이 밤으로 바꿀 만한 데가 없네. 근처에 벤치도 없냐?
I should very
여기
much
있다.
like to rejoin you, Master.
다시 가봐.
You are the Arisen,
응.
yes? Follow me.
밤에 왔어야 되는구만.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
얘는 딴 데로 보내는 것 같은데?
Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
그 문 열어둔다는 거긴가? 얘 경비용 투수잖아.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be for. Pray, be cautious.
Is this some manner of trial?
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night.
Oh, I hardly know what to do with my... I do. I pray someone asks me to dance.
We shed our faces at the door.
All this revelry in wars.
Another fancy part.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't.
Naught but drink.
All this merrymaking is such cheap drink.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
Best to remain sober.
So, tell me more of this.
I shan't let anything.
Oh, I can't complain.
Would that I could attend these occasions every...
What now?
뭐지?
Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be No. We who are gathered here...
These festivities are part and parcel.
Got any tales to liven up my day?
I fear I've not useful to share.
I suppose I could I warn you.
Do speak up if you've... Do speak up if you've...
I'm frightfully busy. No time.
뭔데 그래서 여기서 뭐 해야 돼? 뭔가 다른 애는 얘밖에 없는데.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
So enjoy dancing.
Sir, how can I be...
Happiness is a full schedule.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Mind your manners while you are here.
뭘까?
Surely these extravagant...
Everyone who don't. I find it liberating to hide my face for it.
무도회장에서 만나게 되는 거 아닌가?
Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
A breath of fresh air.
Townspeople.
Now, we who are gathered here.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Best make
퀘스트가 참... 아, 이것도 있었구나. 그리고 여기 방금 안내해준 애가 이거인 것 같고.
Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
뭐야, 이것도 다 여기 있네?
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
집무실.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Twouldn't be good for
아까
either of
봐놓고
us if
모른
someone was
척했잖아.
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you
공적 부인
sooner.
아들이 얘일 것 같긴 했었는데.
It was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought this room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. You...
여기로? 오.
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
이건 됐고. 무도회장에서 각성왕을 만난다. 이게 안 되네.
I do not believe you have a right to be here, sir.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. I would fain aid you.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
My sword arm could use some.
Now, we who are gathered here.
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
뭐지 여기?
Is this fast truly?
가면 벗으면 왠지 덤벼들 것 같은데.
How dare you! Nay, nay, and once again, nay.
아니면 여기서 아련실 쪽이 연결돼 있었나 아까? 응?
No easy answers here.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth. Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
대정원 여기도 잠겨 있어. 이거 목적지가 너무 불분명한데?
Always sets me
Lost
to
track of
think.
time.
This
This
place.
place is too comfortable.
No compares to a real bow. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
여기가 아련의 방. 여기도 없네.
We meet again.
What business?
뭐야? 야야야야. 아니 미친. 감옥탑. 내 장비. 특정 장소에서 부정하다고 여겨질 행위를 한 경우 보초들에게 포위되어 체포된 후 투옥당하게 됩니다. 내 장비. 잠깐만. 내 아이템도 다 없어진 것 같은데 지금? 열쇠는 그대로네?
I'd hasten home, were that not my duty. I will release you, should you pay an honest sum.
45,000. 내 돈의
I'll
절반을
brook
내.
no
If you want to leave, show us your, Don't you dare think to try anything.
나 열쇠 있어. 아니 근데 내 장비.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
뭐야? 뭐 따로 막 잡으러 오고 그러진 않네. 그냥 나왔다고 해서? 내 장비 다 어디 갔냐? 조졌네. 나 장비 다. 아, 나오면 그냥 자동으로 들어오나 보다. 근데 무게가 왜 이래? 아, 반지 때문이구나. 중량의 반지 2개 끼자. 아이템 저거 다시 들어오는 거 보소. 오! 야! 아니 이런 미친! 병사들 그냥 왜? 아, 나 가면 안 썼구나. 아닌데 썼는데? 야, 이것들아. 야!
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far this time.
살려줘.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
아, 저리 가. 한 번 잡혔으면은 계속 잡히는 건가 본데. 오. 오씨, 겁나 센데 얘네? 아! 야, 우만 곳에 다 몰려온다. 아씨.
This is quite a quandary.
아, 야야. 아씨. 아이, 경험치도 안 주고. 그냥 마을 NPC 아니야 얘는? 빠져.
Always hoped I'd meet a kinder end.
여기서 이제 아무것도 못하는 거 아니냐?
My heart cannot take this.
If this is fate, it is
어! NPC들이 다 도망가.
I shan't allow any
조진 거 같은데?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
저 뭐야? 쟤는 왜 얘는 왜 마을에 들어왔어? 야!
It is a foe worthy of caution. Mortals are desperate. I understand.
First and foremost, unlock the balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone. This battle, it seems we have been trained well at first. Might be able to use the range to
아! 머리 부숴버려. 한 방에 못 죽이네 마검사는.
My ears cannot bear it. Snuffed out.
나 마을을 위해서 싸웠어.
This is too much.
What is it?
나 이제 괜찮지? 도망가는데
Unless I am
그래도?
much mistaken, we have calls to visit a place not far from here.
It is worth considering if we
법무관 보호.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
At last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the this scrap? This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's scheme. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza, if Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
경험치 좀
That's
팍팍
odd.
주지.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. Do not
무도회장은
forget that we work.
뭔지 모르겠다.
Would you mind coming over here?
How might I be of service? Come take a look. You'll be glad.
일단 팔어 하나씩. 여러 개 있으니까. 와, 이거 15만 원짜리인데 1,200원이야? 너무 후려치는 거 아니냐 이건? 하나씩만 냅두고.
You did. Do come again.
그리고 그 뭐야, 법무관 구하기. 아, 이거
I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
이제 어그로 풀린 건가?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
We must rest, though the sun is...
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Feeling rested, I
오,
trust?
잠깐. 오. 낙사하는 줄.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
아, 지금 스킬 더 배울 수 있는 거 있는지 그것도 확인해야 되는데. 어디였지? 길이 너무 헷갈려. 여기다.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
레벨업을 아직 안 했네요.
Always a pleasure.
뭐야? 아, 부활. 내가 아까 죽여갖고. 아이.
The on-path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
왜 여기로 표시되지?
You need a permit to enter Batal. Mind, rumor has it that it's easier for beastrons to
수인한테는
obtain.
허가
That's
잘
led to
나온다.
some people acquiring
탈을
beastron
뒤집었어. 수인,
masks
아,
of all
수인탈도 파는 거 봤었는데
Come to think of it,
그래서
I've never
있구나.
a clue as to where one would go to
어디서 허가증을 받는지는 모른다. 아마 그 국경지대에서 다른 쪽 넘어가는 거기 같은데.
You seem well.
언제 봤다고 잘 지내 보인대. 초면이잖아 우리.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
약간 무도회장 다시 한번 가보자. 가면 쓰고 있지?
My sword arm can help on stage with that townspeople. Dull days for us.
야! 아니! 아니 왜?
Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
모르겠네.
Ally, this battle is not yet done. Stand strong.
이제 무도회장 들어가는 건 조진 것 같은데 이미.
Falter not. Victory is ours for the taking.
Should have known I'd not measure up.
Tis good to be reunited.
That's quite enough.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
가면 쓰고 있고 그런데 왜지? 감옥에 다시 들어가서 돈을 주고 나와야 되나? 얘네들은 안 그러는데 저 안에만 가면 그러네? 내가 옷을 뭐 잘못 입었나? 아리언 자켓, 아리언 하이 맞는데? 응? 오, 탐구심해진 거. 일단 요 안에 있나 본데. 나 아까 근데 여기 돌아다니면서 못 본 것 같은데.
Were this not my duty?
누구 있다.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon. By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was... And what befell him, you... Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from... I dare say your arrival portends...
근데 진짜 각성자는 설정상 죽어도 다시 살아난다고 돼 있잖아.
Escape? Here?
I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes, tell me. I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
서책이 가득한 곳?
Well, I suspected as much.
저걸 알아내야 돼? 각성자에게 다가오는 그림자. 이것도 어떻게 하는지 잘 모르겠고. 아니, 무도회장 저것도 문제인데. 야! 야!
I am shamed.
Steel yourself. You shall prevail.
이런 미친. 아, 따라온다.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title.
무도회
It would
가서
seem we even need to visit the palace.
Time was. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of... At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beast, and if we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end.
바탈은 수인이 많구나.
We shall await you here, Master.
뭐야, 또 덤비는겨? 아이씨. 야, 이거 감옥에서 돈 주고 푸는 수밖에 없나 본데.
Always sets me to think.
여긴 포기해야 되나?
Time to be heading.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
일단 여관.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when to the foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
일단 할 수 있는 것들을 해야 될 것 같고, 지식향 갈망을 채워줄 장소. 이거는 뭐 하다 보면 나올 수도 있으니까.
Why, you there? Your prep. Who's the one request? I didn't ask. It's none of my concern.
오, 이거 깜짝이야. 뭐야, 씨.
Master. We must remain vigilant. Here.
뭐야, 이거.
Try and lightning on your side.
아니, 여기 왜 자꾸 목들이 나타나? 겁나 깜짝 놀랐네.
Tremendous work.
또 밤에 다시 오라고?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated.
Shall we get some rest then?
Welcome. Well met. Working this field all the time.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He
왕궁한
espied the
수산물은
delivery of a
운반되어
minister
왔다.
who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain, that alone is reason to suspect a connection to D's. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers...
또 들어가야 돼.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice. Kendrick of the gracious hand is versed in many things.
구원해지?
Perchance he...
여기가 구원의 집 아닌가? 어.
I don't know what to do. I ought to have enough.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Is there aught I can assist? Good day, sir.
Is there aught I can assist you? Chaos in the world. I fear I've much to attend to.
밤이라서 안 되나? 여긴 여기일 것 같은데? 일단 아침이 다시 돼야 될 것 같아.
I was taught not to speak with strange folk.
의자.
One never can have too many of these.
도움을 받으십시오. 구원의 집의 그녀가 잘 알고 있을 겁니다. 바탈에서 군용 진통제 수면약.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
아이씨.
What should I do?
아 그냥 옆으로 가는 거였구나. 아 여기 의자가 없어.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here.
한턱 내기.
How extraordinary. Welcome to
뭐지?
this. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
날 밝았고. 아 이거 마을 안에서 하는 퀘스트라 진짜 프레임 드랍 너무 너무 거슬리다.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate.
아 내가 먼저 들어갈 거야.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
아니네. 뭐지?
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go
아루
there first.
뭐야?
What say you, Arisen?
딱 여긴 거 같은데. 여기 문은 왜 잠겨 있지? 무도회장에 있던 애가 얘 아닌가?
Sir Arisen, might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May... Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. You see, one of the children we care for here at the
보호하고 있는
gracious
아이함의
hand, Malcolm, his
행방불명이다.
name is. He's a steady lad. This building's very old. It could... Might I impose on you?
Might I propose we seek out new information?
I quite agree.
너무 넓은데?
Might I beg but a moment? I spend my days in quiet reflection. A moment's prayer can do a world. Chaos in the world begins with a moment's prayer can do a world of
물 주고 있는 거 먹어버려.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Malcolm's been really into explore. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen.
뭐야 죽은겨?
We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I
지하?
was really looking.
아까 저기 아니야?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
아 아직 안 열리는데? 지하?
My prayers will sure. Lisa, don't tell no.
Where could Malcolm? Perhaps you could try ask.
The other day, now, that's not so, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as...
Malcolm? All he don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
켄드릭에게 보고한다.
Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned.
Vaults, you say? Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then come, I fear the prey. Follow me, and
내가 찾아야 되는 게 아니네.
I believe this is the place to which look there.
여기?
A hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
야 이걸 이렇게 채웠어.
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are on. You have my eternal
몬스터가
gratitude.
있진
Sir
않네.
Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just a book, sir.
책?
Books,
아
books,
여기인가
and more
보다.
books.
Truly, perhaps.
We ought to follow close behind.
Let's follow the lad, shall?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
And 'tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of arc? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secrets together.
It near boggles the
지하소고.
mind that's so impressive an archive.
The books ne'er seem to end.
이게 이렇게 이어지네.
It would seem we've an to visit the palace. Let us make for the palace, that ye might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our
너
way.
뭐야?
I must be good.
Tis my duty.
아이 뭐야? 어떻게 올라가야 돼?
There's no telling what will happen. What should I do?
아 그러면 옷을 다시 꺼내 입어야 될 것 같은데.
What should I get? Look, as long as you please. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Nice place, this.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is
일단
eagerly awaited.
감옥으로 가고. 아 저 뭐야? 아까 그 가면 쓰고 있던 그 캔드릭 같은데. 이 퀘스트들을 먼저 했어야지 저게 순탄하게 이어지는 건가?
Well, oh, to think such a guide me outside then. Come along.
뭐 그냥 나가도 뭐 별 신경 안 쓰는 것 같은데. 감옥에서 데리고 나가고 있는데 아무도 신경 안 써. 약간 이런 디테일은 많이 떨어지네요. 아, 구원의 집 바로 앞이구나 여기.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but that mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of
가볼까?
Follow me, if you would.
What business would you have with a humble
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace.
I dare
but
not
I would
enter
see
the
you to the
palace,
entrance if I may.
but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Over here, if you would.
여기
Shall
문을
we make for
열어보자.
Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Pawns are forbidden from entering the castle grounds, but we may accompany you to the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
아, 이렇게 이어져 있구나. 뭐야, 얘 어디 있어? 아직 안 왔네. 이게 쇼커까지 있는 이유가 있을 것 같은데 자주 와야 될 일이 있나?
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
My days are spent in...
아, 이쪽 퀘스트를 먼저 하고 넘어갔어야 되는 것 같은데 무도회장이 아마 제일 마지막인 것보다 그 가짜 왕한테 접촉하는 거니까.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
일단 이것도 저녁이 돼야 될 것 같으니.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide. We shall await you here, Master.
You are the... Follow me!
But not at the expense of all
Always sets me to think where I've not missed once in the last hour.
Tis best you move along. Should one of prey be cautious.
It falls on me to resolve this.
위쪽이겠지?
What business could be so pressing that I must...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can...
My lord, if someone...
Oh, unring your hand, as if anyone in this palace would dare now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
아롤도를 호출한 것을 들었다. 뭐지? 이 뒤에 있어야 되나? 뭔데? 어떻게 해야 되는데? 여기서 방을 조사한다. 뭐 없는데? 아니 이런 식으로?
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of...
자, 베렌트.
Well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't
뭐지?
appreciate having my motives questioned. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And
얘가
should
누구였지?
you have the gold. Off you go now. Off you go now. If you wish to.
전 봐주던 애였나? 아 잠깐 이쪽이 아닌가?
What am I to do?
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose. Anyone gives me trouble, sometimes I wonder if I'm
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
이거 겁나 왔다 갔다 시키네요. 이거 꼭 보고 해야 되냐 이렇게? 내가 왕 아니야?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
What's to be done?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest. Let me see. Pray make haste in securing Mel. I make a clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership would only portend, at any rate. 'Twould seem our search has led us to only more. I will investigate these matters as best I can.
메루베로
In the interim, Your
가라바라.
Majesty, only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen Regent D.
As a reward for Your Majesty, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion.
연회 초대되었다.
I would ask that Your Majesty
아 이거
There is much we
그러네. 나중에 따로 가는 게
Since
맞네.
Magistrate Wardor has been safely, mayhap it would be prudent to visit. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
아, 이 열쇠 줘야 돼?
I thank you. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to. If we all shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to.
아,
Very well.
잠깐만.
Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of?
무도의 잠입은 굳이 안 해도 되는 퀘스트기도 한가 보다. 그러면 메르베로 한번 가보는 게 어떻냐고 했으니까 메르베 한번 더 가봅시다. 여기 바로바로 갈 수 있으니. 종족의 반지업 되게 많이 주네.
Need anything?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Not to look forward to.
Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
이건가?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle. Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Perhaps a stroll through town.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
이번엔 우차 부수지 좀 말고 도만봉 휘둘렀다가 부서져갖고 씨.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
In every hence, horns are not to mention.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It falls on me to resolve this.
가자.
Whatever am I to do?
I cannot bear it.
We'll have to start to use your lantern.
뭐야 사이클롭스인가? 야,
Cyclops! I doubt I see
아 저 또 여기서 싸우면 또 죽는 거 아니야?
I want you like these fans. I will protect you. These beings will be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
아 잠깐만 부서진 거 같은데? 아니지. 다행이다. 씨.
Focus. A moment of indecision will spill out
이거 좀 더 위로 해갖고 머리 때리면 안 될까?
It ends here.
아,
I hold of the armor. Now we bring it down and let it taste our fury. Lend me a hand.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area.
좋아 안 부서졌어. 야 우리 버리고 가지 마라. 메르베를 한번 가봐라 했는데 왔는데 뭘까? 뭐가 있냐?
Not much going on.
Oi, bring me. I've not much to offer.
My, you. This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
글? 어디?
Whatever am I to do?
아. 밤길을 걸 때 우리 가게 랜턴을 손에 들어보세요. 아. 별거 아니잖아.
Ever since the reign of Rathace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the... Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to
막아낸 게 아니고 도망치게 했다고?
The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as...
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since it... Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? With Melv offering... Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the...
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must...
You came to see me? Forgive me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them, I wanted to tell you that. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
응? 밀드레드가 정해준 기한이 지났다. 아, 그 일주일 동안 있는 거?
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the... All who seek to abet her will be...
Ulrika is gone.
도망갔다고?
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For us.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbored...
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader... For the time being, your village will be in our hands.
울리카가 도주했다.
Ah, there you are. There's Otto now. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never... She left the village that she might fulfill her charge.
드래곤을 발견해서 처단하는 거다.
As for where she went, I do not... It would be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I can only pray that she does not fall into the...
어디로 가야 되는겨? 지도 표시가 안 되는데? 목적지가 지금 없나 본데. 드래곤? 드래곤 있는 데를 찾아야지 될 것 같은데.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master.
응?
Pray, allow
알 수
me to show
있다고?
you the way.
오, 씨.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Time for an early supper. Gotta fix this up.
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox guard.
어디로
A
가야
most
되는?
agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
일단은 그러면 저쪽?
This ox cart. I'll need to see some coin
베르너스로
before I let you on.
가고.
Pray, follow me.
이번에 한 번에
I lack
왔네?
information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
뭐야, 베르너스 안으로 가야 돼?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Can't wait for the new equipment.
그건 아니네. 어디로 간 거지? 어디까지 데려가는 거야?
I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand. There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
여길 뛰어내려?
Ice attacks will soon see the Scoveld. The Arisen has been drenched.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
How goes it? Care to hear an old
또 후이
man's request? Aye,
또
you
마을까지 데려다 달라는 거지. 저희 붕댕스.
It is a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
오, 잠깐. 오, 올라와지는구나.
Flawless execution.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. Strike with lightning on your side.
뭐야, 다 잡은 거 아니야?
I feel at peace to go to body. I find I think not.
빨리
Methinks I have
안내해라.
an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
뭐야?
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on his favorite prey. Quickly now! This bow of yours is a monster of pain.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable. but not necessarily easy to counter.
아, 얘 오버였어?
Focus your attack. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Good. On my way.
머리 찍어. 오, 그렇지. 머리 한 번 더 찍어. 머리에 타긴 타네. 2레벨 스킬로 하면 더 높이 뛴다던가 그러면은 그런 게 있으면은 확실하게 탈 것 같기도 하고. 아, 뭐야.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood.
아, 눈뽕. 이건 레벨보다는 직업 잡레벨이 중요한 것 같은데, 잡레벨이 한 4 정도부터는 잘 안 오르네.
At once, Master.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find.
Follow me, if you would. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
It is worth considering if we've the time.
Historians, Master.
아, 허브마을로 가 있는 건가?
You have my protection. I grant you lightning smack. Thanks. I did my best to match your skill, Ma. Master. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
그러네, 울리카 허브마을 쪽 있나 보다.
Would you mind coming over here?
여기 뭔가 있어. 뭐지?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
아, 썩었네 그 사이에.
we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
허브마을도 우차가 좀 있으면 좋을 것 같은데. 허브 마을이 아니고 하부 마을이구나.
I suppose there can be.
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come just when almost all of the.
Oi! What are you doing standing about when there's...
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess.
너무 뻔뻔한 거 아니야? 그럼 빨리 퇴치해주게.
You did it once before, eh?
마지막까지 책임져야 되는데 뭐지?
Apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need, pray. Calm the beasts as you did before.
More
뭐 저딴 놈이 다 있지?
Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
We ought to proceed with caution.
야 이거 공격 계속하면은 거의 무한 반복하니까.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
The Saurians are no. That's twice you're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. Truly, we cannot.
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of
this? Blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? There can be no doubt. He...
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such...
You would say that, wouldn't you? But I see him outnumbered. Could be...
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather... We mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when... I do hope you shall visit us.
또 와달라고? 이런 상황인데?
I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright.
피오란에게 보고한다. 아 종료됐고.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
마을 하부 마을에 있는 게 아닌가?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift.
아니야.
Shall I guide you to it?
없어도 돼.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
뭐야 이건?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
왜 안내 안 해줘?
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
지하?
Back at the shop. So hungry. No.
뭐야 웬 좀비? 오.
Let me get that.
뭐지? 일단 여기 길 따라서 가봐야 되나? 안내를 해주다가 안 해준다. 아 그죠?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you.
아 이걸 타겟팅이 안 돼?
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
안내한다 이제.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
다시 돌아가야 돼. 어디 있는 거지?
Pray, follow me. Tis this way.
오씨 뭐야? 갑자기 일로 와. 그냥 지가 벽에 박더니 웃긴 놈이네 이거. 아, 너무 높아.
I grant you lightning spans.
들어와, 들어와. 들어와 봐. 뭐야, 가냐?
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
아, 이게 강습이야?
Tis approach where
뭔가 좀 없어 보이는데?
I see it now. Lightning is ineffective against this.
아, 워리어로 팰 때가 딜이 더 잘 박혔던 것 같은데? 뭐야? 저러고 가는 거?
Over here, if you please.
아니. 어디? 뭐야, 하부마을에 있는 게 맞나 본데?
Twas a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea. Curious, isn't it? Perhaps we will understand more in time. Here we are.
여기 있네.
To think I would meet you here. Oh, wait, I cannot return to Mouth. Not till my name is cleared. Not till this village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here and invest. Pray. Give my regards to everyone.
이러고 끝이냐?
Slowly but surely, my name shan't be cleared till the I intend to stay in this village and invest.
렌나르트 보고한다.
Sir
이런
Leonard will be
미친.
very glad to know that Sir Ulrika is safe. We ought to bring him these tidings post haste. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
아, 뭔데? 빠른 이동을
We're in.
하자. 4개 있으니까.
Your hand, sir. Much obliged. We've made it then. What's our first order of business?
일단 여기서 메르베 한번 갔다가 지금 이쪽 퀘스트 진행을 하면은 뭔가 바뀔 것 같으니
Whatever am I to do?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters at
This ox. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
It falls on me to resolve the lady. I'll have an early supper.
이번에도 한 번에 가자. 아따. 잡몹들도
When tarred, be sure to avoid their contact. I cannot fall too far.
잡몹들 나오더라도 좀 센 놈들이 나왔으면 좋겠는데 그냥 고블린이야. 늑대랑.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv.
담력의 반지. 아, 방패로 공격당했을 때. 이 아저씨 여기까지 따라왔네? 뭐지?
Where are you going?
I'll sleep like a log.
Apologies, but I...
왜?
We have reached our destination. Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
I'm not taking any.
왜? 가자. 아, 기다리기 한번 해야 되는 건가? 누구야?
This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
기다리기를 해야 되네요. 이건 이 유차는 왜 이렇게 허름하냐? 이번엔 바로 왔고.
Where are you going?
Do stop and have a look. And wares of every
But a long day of work.
Ready to give the signal.
Tomorrow will be no different.
이 아저씨 왜 안 와?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Then I shall remain by your side.
내가 옆에 붙어 있어야지 오냐? 이씨. 빨리빨리 와라, 빨리빨리. 이거 호위하는 거 맨날 포기하고 있었는데 받고 나서 가든 말든.
My thanks. Don't be modest.
별거 안. 1200원? 별로 가성비는 안 나오네. 그냥 마을 갈 일 있을 때 그때나 이제 하던가.
Welcome. Well met. Have you business with the guild, sir?
뭐야? 엄청 멀리 날려버리는데? 뭔가 이렇다 할 스킬은 나오진
I
않았네요.
should be glad to assist you.
아이템 부패 속도가 느려진다. 아, 썩고 그러는 거.
Always a pleasure.
아, 저것도
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the
한 개밖에 없어. 압도의 반지. 녹다운 되기 쉬워진다. 위풍의 반지가 제일 괜찮을 것 같아.
things we discussed? Always a pleasure.
야, 그럼 마지막 거는
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the
그
coin.
직업 포인트를 더
might be lucky
얻는다
enough to find some in
옵션인데
treasure
저거 얻을
chests.
때쯤이면은 이미
Indeed,
스킬 다
you are
찍지 않을까?
Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished Your majesty, that attire. I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do
아,
not forget
복장을
that we
갖추고.
would... There is much we ought to, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
뭐야?
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of... I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain
검토를
Gride's
기다린다.
investigation.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. As a true, do not forget that we would...
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
뭐야, 그러면은 그냥 기다려야 돼?
Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. We're here, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for
바탈로
your
가서
Majesty to
비밀을
vent.
캐볼
The
수밖에
sigil upon
없다.
that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. With such hindrances, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save with some coin. I was able to convince. 'Tis most fortunate that your Majesty, you ought pass through the border checkpoint without undue.
결국엔 따로 이동을 해야 되네. 이거 그거 아니야? 이거 순간 이동 할 수 있는 거. 이거 일회용인가?
A full week has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose it's time we vacated her dwelling. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
일단은 아이템 좀
Good
맡기고.
evening, sir. I trust you. Fared all right on the road? Much obliged.
집 비워주기.
You the Arisen? Sven wants to meet with you. Says he.
방에서 기다리겠다고?
Good tidings, friend. As for me, I made the most of my... You see, I grew so fond, and that's when I thought...
집을 사볼 생각
I can't
없냐?
just give it to you, mind. Well, friend, what say you?
2만 원이면 살만한데? 얼마 안
Much
하네.
obliged, friend. I hope... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get...
집이 생겼다. 올리카. 보고 싶었는데 아쉽다. 모처럼 왔으니 가져온 물건 두고 갈게. 모험의 뭐야? 우리 집은 어떻게 알았대? 베른트. 장비다. 한송검이네요. 병장 이상의 계급의 단자만에 찰 수 있는 검. 이거 집에다가 이렇게 아이템 하나씩 주고 가나 본데? 이제 스핑크스 있는 데를 가봤자 일려나 지금? 답이 없는데 뭐 해결한 게 하나도 없어.
Fancy a look at my wares?
일단은 지금 일하는 게 시간이 자꾸 시간대가 계속 바뀌어갖고 오늘도 좀 어제도 못하고 오늘도 좀 쉬느라고 좀 늦게 왔는데 여기 뭐 게임 진행을 못하네요 계속. 아마 다음 지역은 빨리 이제 다음 지역 넘어가면 될 것 같으니까 내일도 좀 일찍 끝내고 올 것 같아서 내일 또 개인 따로 볼일 볼 게 있어서 내일은 일찍 나올 것 같아서 내일 또 이어서 가보도록 하겠습니다. 내일은 좀 일찍 와서 진행을 해보도록 하죠. 그러면은 좋은 밤 되시고요. 좋은 꿈 꾸시고 늦은 밤 시청해주셔서 감사드립니다. 별일 없으면 내일 저녁에 뵙도록 할게요. 내일 봬요.